Alright, here we go. Right there, 4999. This will be my 5,000, 50,000 sold on this app. Alright, here we go. There you have it. 50,000 sold. And it was a 11-second time. Not too bad.
G'day guys, welcome back to another video. So, as you just saw, that was my 50,000th solve on this app. Now, it's actually not my 50,000th solve, it's my 50,000th 3x3 solve. That was actually around my 80,000th solve on that app altogether, because you can check in the settings. However, obviously 3x3 is my main thing that I use that app for, and that's quite a lot of solves. Now, that wasn't my 50,000 solve ever, because I've been using other apps like CS Timer and other things throughout the years, and sometimes I don't even time myself, and other times I just use my StackMat timer that I have, but I use that app a lot of the time. That's over about 3 years. I've been cubing for about 5. As you saw just then, that was an 11-second time. I average about 11-12 seconds now. I probably should be averaging more, but I don't spend all of my time cubing. Otherwise, I probably would have, done 100,000 solves, but 11's pretty average for me. My best time at the moment, 7 seconds. It was like 7.1 or something. I've got plenty of sub-10s before. Right now, that was, how I was feeling at the moment. That was one of the first solves for the day. I noticed I was almost there, and so I decided to get out the camera and film it. But it kind of got me thinking, how many other people actually do this? Can you let me know if you've been using the same app the entire time? Because it essentially gives me a bit of a motive to, keep going or do better in my averages. And it also makes it so I don't want to mess up as much, because the app tracks all of my averages, the entire average of my whole history of cubing, which isn't very helpful, but the average of 1,000 is pretty handy. So now I've got 50 of those, which is pretty cool, but it also means I don't slow down and do as many slow solves, because if I time them, then it'll make my average go down. If I was on something like CS Timer, I don't care what my time is, because it's just going to get lost to the void. But a few more interesting statistics. My second most timed thing is Scube, my third is 2x2, my fourth is 4x4, funnily enough, and my fifth is 5x5. I think that's just because that's the ones I like the most. But my sixth was also Pyraminx, and I don't do that much, but I think it's just because it's really short and I can get a lot more in one session. But yeah, leave a comment, let me know what app you use, and if you've been using the same app the entire time you've been cubing. Even if it's just CS Timer and you've been recording it ever since. I feel like it's actually kind of a big deal with cubers. The exact app I've been using is just called Cube Timer. I found it on the App Store, and it just seemed to be the best one that fit me when I first started, and I've just been using it ever since. But anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.